one bedroom here, another bedroom here.
You need me to clean it?
Clean? No. I want you to live in it.
What?
It's one of our corporate apartments, Lindsay. We've got a few of them. Nobody's here most of the year. You can just live here as long as you need to.
I can't.
I know that you're proud. I know that you're used to doing everything on your own. Sometimes even the best of us, we all need a little help.
Thank you. So I really enjoyed the film. I
Good.
was crying through most of it, which I wasn't expecting
Crying
to do.
is always not necessarily a good thing.
No, I was crying because I was very touched by it.
Okay, you're very
So
touched. Okay, good.
That's
Yeah,
always
let's explain it.
good.
Let's make it clear. Okay.
One of the things I found interesting and profound about the film was the way that you were able to portray Thandie Newton's character, what she was going through, but at the same time show what it looked like to the outside world of what she was going through.
Sure.
And how people can judge someone without really knowing, you know, what they're really going through. I kind of left thinking, wow, you really have to be compassionate because you don't know what people are going through. What are some of the other universal messages that you're hoping this film will convey?
I think the biggest one is that your life is your own. Your life is your own. Live it to the fullest. No matter what mom said, dad said, no matter what track they put you on to take you through life, live your own life. You've got your own race to run, and you don't want to get to a place where all your youth is gone, wasted on doing what other people expected of you. Live your own truth.
Now, this was one of your first dramatic roles,
Yeah.
and you didn't have the makeup and the comedy relief and
Yeah.
all of those things that we see you often when you play Madea.
Yeah.
Did you feel more vulnerable and exposed as an actor?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And how did you deal with that?
I just, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that runs from anything. I'm like, okay, if I'm afraid of it, I'm going to face it. So this was something that I was afraid of because I'm a very private person, and this guy is so close to me. He's just, you know, if you look at the music from Time After Time to Tupac to Richard Marx, you know, that's my iPod. You know, it's all of those songs on it. So it was very scary because I didn't have anything to hide behind. I just had to be myself. But, you know, after the first few days or so, I got past it and just let it go.
You're also doing a film coming up, Alex Cross,
Yeah.
which you'll be starring in. Now, we see you in the Madea roles
Yeah.
a lot. You have a very niche market for that.
Yeah.
When you're doing films outside of that, do you feel more pressure because you're not in that niche fan base per se, or are you just because you've worked so much as an actor already, and that's kind of where you started as well as directing and producing? Do you not feel any pressure?
I don't feel the kind of pressure. I clearly understand my audience, and I'm not taking them anywhere that they don't want to go. So that niche that everybody talks about will follow me there, even if it's just to support or just say or just see. You know, I'm very confident in that. It's just I wouldn't take on something like Alex Cross that Morgan Freeman did. I mean, this is Morgan freaking Freeman, you know, and James
Yeah.
Patterson. If I didn't think I could handle it, so Good Deeds was my test to myself. I was in control. It was my film. It was my test to myself to see if I could do Alex Cross. And once I saw it, I said, okay, I can commit to that.
You're one of the first African Americans to ever own their own film and TV production studio. You write, you produce.
And not
you
just
direct.
African Americans.
Just person in general.
Yeah.
And you're definitely marking your place in history.
Yeah.
When you first started out and you were doing the Madea play runs and you were directing and producing and doing all those things, what was your vision, and have you far exceeded that?
No, I haven't, because there are more things that I want to do. But I knew going in that this was the way in. That's what I tell anybody in business, no matter what you're doing. Find one focus and make it work. Work one thing. There are people who spread their gifts all over a million things. Oh, you're going to do real estate this week, and you're going to open a restaurant next week and a hair salon the next week. One thing, make it work. Stick with it no matter what. And then all the other things, once you get that going and it's got its feet and your base, your foundation is built, you can build upon that to do anything else you want. Like, you know, Good Deeds, studio, television network, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. The movie was great, and we're big fans of yours and your inspiration to all of us.
Scream that really loud. It's great. Okay, I want to.
The movie was great.
I want to
We
read
loved
it. I
it.
want to read that you really loved it. So great.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much. Take care.